Run, ball, run! That was pured. Alright, bowlers, what's up? And welcome back to the Bowling Knightz Garage Shop for episode 9 of the Real League Bowlers Experience. Let's talk bowling
and everything
else. Hey, we're very blessed today to be joined by our good friend Mike Conn. He's got the second best beard in the bowling business.
Top five.
I beg to differ.
Top five. There you go, man. Hey, Mike's he's one of our better bowlers around this area. So, Mike, thank you very much for being here today, man.
It's a pleasure.
We appreciate
I like
it.
This.
Hey, man, we love that you're here, man. We respect you, man, and we're glad that you come over on short notice too. So very appreciative. For bowlers out there that don't know Mike, he was on the Junior USA team in 2010. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep. Won junior gold in 2009 at age 19. Mm-hmm. Correct.
And that's how he made it onto the team.
That's how you get on there. And Kentucky, Indiana All-Stars, you won that too, right?
Yeah, it was basically in the same month as winning junior gold. It was a pretty good month. I started off with winning like a random tournament, and then I won the All-Stars individually, and then I won junior gold. It was pretty crazy.
It was all the same bowling alley too?
The Indiana All-Stars, Kentucky All-Stars was at Woodland along with that was one of the houses used for junior gold that year. Mm. That's where the finals were held as well.
Nice. All right, man. We always like to talk bowling, and Mike.
Just do it.
Hey, there you go. That's your team. That was
our team name in
Just
Asheville.
do it. There you go. I love it, man.
That was Code Red.
He just got back from in Las Vegas, right? Nationals.
Yep, I was there for 6 days.
Woo! I hear you. That's a long time to be out there.
Too long.
Man.
Too long. Yeah.
So, Mike, man, why don't you tell us how that went for you? How'd you bowl? How'd your team do? What was the shot like out there? I've heard it's pretty tough. So.
All right. We'll have to start at one bullet point and work our way down.
All right, let's do it.
Right. Overall, my experience was pretty good. The trip started out with being at Bowl Expo. That was really cool.
Oh, I've always
It was my first time. It was my first time.
Okay.
It basically had everything everybody said it would have.
Yeah.
It had most importantly, it had the food vendors. That was
there
good.
You
They
go.
gave free samples.
There you go. Nice, man. I always love those people.
Oh, man, they were all good, too. Everything was good.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, we probably won't see it in the bowling alleys, but
it
was good. And they had all the video games and arcade games and virtual reality games.
So these companies bring these games there that want bowling alleys to put them in the bowling alley.
Basically
what's happening. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I would say a lot of these things you would see in your like family entertainment centers.
Okay. Something like
it's big and it would definitely draw a crowd. A lot of people were watching the virtual reality stuff. It was cool.
Did you get to try any?
I didn't try anything of it. For one, I didn't want to embarrass myself, and two, it was just cool to watch people walk around in the inside of like a little caged in.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't caged in, but it was a square.
Area. Okay.
Yeah, and you just see him walk around doing stuff like that. Some guy was trying to catch fish with his invisible net.
That'd be
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'd love to try something like that.
Jack McCarthy was there with the bowling pin car.
Jack was there?
Oh, man. He it was cool. It was really cool.
Man. He's a good guy, man.
Mm-hmm. That bowling pin car, have y'all seen that?
I haven't seen it, man.
Dude, that thing's got like a 427 in it.
Who made it?
He had somebody custom make it pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to
find
a
get a picture of it and
put
it like right here.
We'll throw
I hear it's kind of fast, but I don't know if it's that fast.
It looks like a bowling pin?
It looks just like a bowling pin.
Really?
It's cool.
Oh,
yeah, you're going to have to find a picture of that
man.
somewhere.
We're going to hunt that down. I'll get hold of him.
I think right now, for now it's out west in Vegas, but I don't know where it'll be next.
That's killer.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's super cool.
Can you imagine like him racing like an Oscar Mayer Wiener Dog vehicle or something? Oh my gosh.
That would be the coolest thing ever, dude. I love it, man. Just see a bowling pin and a hot dog just drag racing.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool, man. Yeah. So how was the shot out there, man?
It was tough. I mean, you had to make good shots. You had to be sharp. You had to make sure they were broken down properly. If you didn't break them down and created a spot where something didn't need to happen there, you really didn't have a chance.
No chance.
It was tough because you had to get everybody on the same page as well.
Right, you had to have all your teammates. You know, this is our game plan.
You have to know what they're doing and what you're doing.
You can't, if you want to win an Eagle, you can't come in there with an individual aspect or an individual mindset. Mm-hmm. And I don't know.
So what you throw all week, man?
I started off in teaming with a Purple Hammer, and it looked really good. Nice. kind of wish I started a little further left with it, more inside, a little less away from the track area.
Right.
I think I kind of messed up the shot a little bit for the track area aspect, but we did build some hold. It made the angles a lot not as sharp because they were super sharp at the beginning, and that was the hard part about it. It was really hard to control your ball down lane, so that's why we threw urethane. All through practice, we threw plastic and urethane down the middle. We had 3 lefties on our pair. They all bowled great. All 3 lefties bowled great.
That always happens.
I would say a lot of it was just did you see the bird? I'm sorry. Mountain Dew will get me.
There you go.
And, I think the shot's fair.
Okay.
If you break them down right.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
You're right,
it's
man.
It's kind of a fine art because if you don't break them down in the right spot,
that's us.
you totally. That's me and him.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
I'm really bowling.
You guys, I mean,
we don't bowl on that stuff very often. Like a couple times,
and a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people should. That's why I do my sports shot practice. And I had a bunch of people come out right before nationals to experience bowling on a sports shot for the first time. And they've been bowling all their lives.
Ball gets a lot of people. Yeah.
And it's just I haven't talked to them since they've been back. So I'm not sure how it went for them.
It's definitely a different experience.
Totally different.
Bowling on a sports shot and bowling on your regular house shot, man.
And plus the atmosphere builds onto that because you're inside of a big stadium,
right?
And that is totally different.
Would be awesome.
And it's really cool. It's really cool.
How many lanes they got in there?
Oh shoot.
80?
60 something?
60?
Yeah,
does it mess with your depth?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is the ceilings real
It's like
high?
if you bowl outside or something.
Absolutely.
It probably would
I've
mess
gotten
with
used
something.
to it because this was my 9th year. But, I would say for first timers it is overwhelming for sure. And then you go and bowl something really hard where you have to hit your mark every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, you should do that anyways, but
it'd be intimidating. It's very
intimidating.
That's for sure, especially if you're not used to it your first time.
It's a very fun experience for sure.
Right.
The camaraderie you get, and we go with a group of 50 people.
Oh, really?
It was 50 people this year. It was wicked.
From around here?
Most of them, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Man,
our
awesome,
team had a few people from, or a couple people out of town.
Right. So you just get your old buddies together. And
kinda, and that's another thing. Like teams that bowl together all the time, they're definitely going to bowl well at a tournament like this.
Because they learn each other.
They know
each other's games.
Yeah, they know each other's games, and like the guys that I bowl with 2 of them all the time, but 2 of them I get to see once or twice a year, and it's definitely not to bowl with them. It's probably in a singles tournament where I get to see them.
Right.
So when we come together as a team, it's a little different.
Gives you something,
man. But
pretty cool.
This was my 3rd year with them. Next year, hopefully we'll be our 4th year
You
together.
Keep bowling together?
I think we're going to keep bowling together. I mean, we shot 30-30. That's a good set. It's not a bad set. It's nothing to hold our heads.
Is it going to cash?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a shot.
Our Canadian team had 31 something. Like, they had a really good set. They bowled well.
There you go, man.
So do they drastically change the shot from year to year? Or is it pretty similar usually?
I would say team event was very similar to last year. I would say singles and doubles was pretty similar to last year.
Where's it at next year?
Next year will be Reno. And they just, I think, changed up the stadium a little bit. They redesigned a little bit of it, renovated it. Yeah.
Is that the National Bowling Stadium?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That'd be pretty cool just to go out there.
Is that where Kingpin was filmed?
I think so.
Oh, I gotta get
We're gonna have to make a trip out there.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Kingpin is our movie.
Yeah, that's our movie, man. I love that thing. So there you go, man. Pretty good experience out there at Nationals. That's good to hear, man. Is there anything else you want to say about Nationals, man? We keep it real here. You can say anything you want.
Where do you want me to begin? What do you want me to talk about? Do I need to focus on like the shot, or do I need to focus on the venue? Or?
Whatever you want to talk about. That's what we do here.
I don't know. I mean,
like, is there anything that you like changed, or you like about the way they do it? Or
the thing I would like to change the most is the shot. I don't think it's like ridiculously hard from my point of view, but I think it is from a lot of people's point of view.
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying make it a house shot. I know I've made that comment. Just make it a house shot. That's what we all bowl on all the time.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately's everybody's got their own house shot.
Yeah.
Everybody's house shot.
So different services.
I don't see why USBC can't have like Nationals pattern A, Nationals pattern B, and make them like a 5 or 6 to 1 ratio where it's not you don't have to break them down perfectly to score well to have a chance to win.
It's not impossible for your regular bowler to score.
No, it still makes
tough.
it to where if you have a guy that is totally wrecking the pattern, it will make it hard on you.
Yeah.
But if you still somewhat work together and not perfectly break them down, but still bowl within where you need to be.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
That is fair.
Because I think there would be a lot more teams that would feel more competitive.
That's why
more people
and I'm not taking anything
to
away from the team that is going to win, or hopefully. I hope you guys win because I like you guys. And it's not taking anything away from the teams that did bowl well and did break down the lanes really well and perform well.
That's like the people with more experience are going to win.
But these guys bowl every day. Those guys bowl every day.
That's like me, man. The reason I hesitate to bowl and stuff like this is because, you know, I'm a decent bowler, man, in leagues and stuff like that. But I know I can't compete with you, man.
We don't have the knowledge of bowling on stuff all the time.
I don't have that. I'm not as talented. I'm not as good as you guys. Yeah. So when I go there, I know I'm going to have a good time, man. I'm going, and I'm pretty much donating my money, right?
Basically
so
going for the experience.
If I want to go do that, then I want to be able to bowl good when I get there and have a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out there struggling, you know. But I understand that it's competition, and you know, I get that aspect of it too. So there's got to be some kind of medium that we can find to where everybody is, you know, happy. So, you know,
make it a pattern where you can play your A game for the majority. Make it to where you might have a look inside, you might have a look outside.
Yes.
But I don't know, just you don't have to make it a 10-to-1, 12-to-1 ratio like some of these house patterns are. Just make it 6-1.
I think that's what gets a lot of people is the volume.
Yes,
They're not used to it. Yeah. But
I mean, you get your regular 180 average guy out there, man, and he starts bowling on that, and he's like, man, what am I supposed to do? Because they ain't never bowled. Like you said, some of them guys ain't never bowled on a sports shot before.
And when you're bowling a sports shot, you got to be sharp. I mean, that's just the way it is, especially when they're 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 like these patterns are.
Absolutely, you got to be a spare shooter too, man.
You have to be a spare shooter. You can't hook at your spares either. No, you got to throw straighter at them, and
you got to be able.
And how many league bowlers do that on a normal? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't do it in league.
I think a lot of people struggle with they don't leave regular spares on sports shots. You leave 4 counts, washouts through the nose, everything.
You leave a lot of washouts. You leave a lot of 2, 8, 10 combinations, buckets.
Yeah. And that's what's overwhelming. Because you're like, you know, going in there, you're like, I can't get comfortable.
That's why I texted you or messaged you on Facebook. I was like, when you having that practice, I need to work on my spare shooting, man.
For real.
Go fair.
I did a lot of spare shooting before I went. Thankfully, we had a high school bowling camp for Trinity the week before I went. Yeah. And I bowled a lot. And I got a lot of practice in it.
Yeah, it is good, man. You always got to work on that. So, man, I appreciate you sharing your thoughts on that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of guys won't do that. So, all right, man. You got anything else you want to talk about? Nationals?
No, I think we're done.
We're done with Nationals.
I think we're done with Nationals.
Hey, we'll have you back on another time.
Sure,
man.
sure.
I enjoy talking to you, man. All right, man, let's, Roto Grip's got, how many balls?
3 new balls coming out.
3 brand new balls coming out. Pretty excited about. Do you have a chance to take a look at a couple of them and see?
The one cool thing about Bowl Expo is
here we go.
All the companies have their demo day.
Yeah.
All in the same place.
That's awesome.
If you find you a good thumb and a couple of finger grips that fit, you can walk around all of them basically.
You can throw
everybody's stuff. If you're not on staff with any specific company, I highly recommend doing that because you learn a lot about each company. And each company's different.
Absolutely.
It's just impossible for them to all be the same.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
You're right, man.
They try to be sometimes.
And
I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not that good.
All right, man. Let's jump into the we always
go
from the low end.
Well, I don't really have the prices
that being said,
on these.
I did get to throw the Roto Grip balls.
That's awesome.
Except the MVP.
Okay, that's the first one we're going to talk
about.
Is that the entry level?
That's
the HP. That's the HP2 line.
HP2.
It is the HP2 line. It's kind of like the Wrecker. It's one of those balls that's really clean. It gets down the lane and it makes its motion on the back end.
There you go. This one, it says the weight blocks modified like the Wrecker was.
Okay.
Did you throw the Wrecker?
I had a whole bunch of them.
Did you like it?
I loved every one I had.
Did you?
Unfortunately, they didn't last very long.
That's an industry-wide problem nowadays, man.
I've had a lot better luck with that. So.
Like, have you?
Yeah, I use a humidifier in my bowling ball rim.
Really?
Yeah. Let me knock on some real ones. Yeah.
I might have to talk to you about that.
It works really well. I've had way less crack now. Every once in a while, I'll get one crack, but
that's
way
good.
less.
That's a good idea, man. I never even thought about that.
Humidifier.
A humidifier in your
you
bowling ball room.
There y'all go.
Have them on ball racks. Have them on ball racks and have a humidifier.
We might have to revisit that. I might talk to you
might have
more
a
about
little
that,
experiment.
man. Absolutely. All right, man. The record, what's it called? MVP.
It's the MVP.
What covers it got on it?
Let's see what we got.
It's a hybrid. I do remember that. It's got the modified record core in it. What's the RG and differential?
It's 2.55 and 15 pounds RG and a .040. So it's a medium ball. It's gonna get down the lane.
It's got a decent sized weight block.
It's pretty good size.
Do you usually do better with the lower? Do you have a preference on that, like lower RG balls or higher RG?
I definitely prefer higher RG balls.
Do you? I'm the same way.
I have a hard time getting a ball down the lane. Yeah. I'm more up the back of it, so it gets in its roll earlier.
That's like him, man.
Yeah.
I'm more. I like the lower RG stuff. I
Rev
don't
up
have a
early,
problem getting the ball down the lane.
Yeah.
So I have a hard time throwing lower RG balls most of the time. Cool, and the bigger weight block, I think I like it because it goes through pins better, it hits better.
Yeah.
I have a hard time throwing low end balls because they just don't hit.
Yeah,
I cannot get the 10 pin out. It's just.
Hey man, have you tried any of the lower end ball? Man, I threw one of those new Columbia 300 Messengers. Got that hyper shock. You seen that? It's got that stuff
I've seen
in
it. I've not gotten a chance to throw one yet.
That ball hit like a ton of bricks.
Did it?
It's good, man. I was surprised. Like, I'm gonna hate this ball. It's higher RG.
Tell you what, the Beast looks really good too.
Yeah, a lot of people.
There's
like
a lot of really good low end balls out right now.
Yeah, for the price. Too.
I saw some of the Rhinos.
I ain't throwing them.
There's I don't know exactly how low end it is, but there's Radical makes that counterattack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The counterattack solid.
Mm-hmm. Those are like 120, I think. Man.
That ball.
They do look good, don't they?
That ball's really good.
Yeah. Did you get to throw that?
I threw almost all the Brunswick Radical Deviate stuff. Yeah.
Damn.
I threw.
You're lucky.
I threw
you threw the Deviate stuff. Did you throw the new Prowler?
Have they had that it's clean. Out? It kind of rolls like a katana.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks like a katana. It kind of rolls like one. It's got the clean,
the black
sharp
and silver
motion
one, or the
yeah.
That's the one I thought.
That ball looks good. I like the counterattack solid probably the most, just because the shot was kind of burnt out.
Yeah.
And it hooked a lot, anyways, and it didn't matter where I threw it to the right. It just walked to the pocket. It wouldn't overreact. It never was flippy.
Do you have like a preference on solids or pearls or hybrids? Do you do best with one or the other? Or just depends on the shot?
It seems like I do bowl pretty well with solids. But I like solids. I always
likes the solids.
But I like the skid flip reaction.
It's like you're doing what you shouldn't do. I like the hockey.
I usually stay away from hybrids, but I've really liked the physics. I really like the physics. It's a hybrid.
I like that.
The astrophysics is really good.
That saved me this weekend.
I love that ball.
It was good. It was really good.
That ball fits in my game a lot better than I had a Halo Pearl.
Yeah.
The Halo Pearl should be basically kind of the same.
That's what I was saying.
It's in the same category, but man, that ball hooks way earlier and slows down for me a lot quicker on the back end. But you would probably get a lot more skid flip out of it.
Right. Yeah. Just
you might not like the astrophysics because it goes too long. It goes pretty long.
Man. It's just different bowlers. We prefer different stuff, and that's why they're made.
Different rotation, different comes up different rolls. Yeah.
All right, man. There you go. That's the.
I did throw Wes Malot's MVP.
Okay.
I only threw it once.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
But it did
what it's supposed to do. There you go. All right, man. What's next, bud? Oh, here we go.
We're gonna go with the Idle Pro next.
Idle Pro, Roto Grip Idle Pro. It's got the same weight block as the original Idles, right? Mm-hmm. And I think this one's got what covers it's got on it?
It's got the.
I think it's actually got the same cover
E-Trax
as
S19.
This has got the same cover as the Halo Vision. Is that what the new one's called?
Mm-hmm. Well, this is but it's a solid version
right.
instead of.
Yeah, but it's the same.
Yeah, the other one's the E-Trax H, which H stands for hybrid, and S stands for solid.
What's the RG differential?
This one
249.
Yeah, 249.
5.2.
Actually, for 15 and 16, it's 2.49, and it's .052. So it's gonna be.
It's a big, heavy rolling ball.
Yeah,
but this
He got to throw this one. So tell us.
This one seems to be a little cleaner than the Idle.
Okay.
It actually fits perfectly between the Idle and the Idle Pearl. Right. It really does. Because there's a lot of times I felt like my Idle Pearl would go a little too long.
Yeah.
This ball should pick up a little earlier and go through the pins. as opposed to like the idle when the idle's burning up a little bit and leaving a weak 10.
Okay, so it's gonna fit right in the middle pretty much.
It's pretty crazy how well it fits in between those two balls. Yeah.
I haven't thrown Roto Grip probably in 10 years, 11 years. It's been a while.
I've been throwing my winter solid a lot.
Winter solid?
I throw that ball a lot.
I'm at the try
Roto Grip. I like a few of them. I just haven't, purchased them.
That's a higher RG, bigger differential ball.
Okay, there you go. All right, man. So, there you go. When do these balls come out, Bud? Is there a release date up on these yet, man?
I don't know, and I don't have the prices either because they're on Roto Grip's website.
150s.
The
idles 150.
The idles are just above like a midline ball. Like they're just above the 160, 170 price.
All right, so not high end, but
it's in between a high end.
Well, we're going with the online we go
online price would probably be around 120.
Okay,
I would say.
Right. Okay, there you go. All right, and, here's the big boy, the high end one. The Halo Vision, man, this is a pretty ball.
Yeah, it does look pretty. What does it look like in person? What was the prettiest one?
It looks just like a Defiant Soul going down the lane.
That's what it says.
So that should be a pretty big seller for
us. Compared it to.
Did you throw that one?
I never had a Halo.
Okay.
Like I said about the Halo Pearl, it seems like that weight block just wants to roll over a lot more for me.
I heard it hooks a ton, that weight block.
This ball hooked a lot. It hooked a ton. The one cool thing about the Storm and Roto Grip demo was they had pin up balls and pin down balls.
Oh, okay.
You don't normally see that. I feel like they're all usually drilled the same.
Yeah.
And you just throw what fits you.
Yeah.
The pin up one I definitely liked.
Okay.
The pin down one it definitely didn't finish as strong as I wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I like pin down.
But it hooked a lot. It hooked more than my physics. It hooked probably a lot like a Crux Prime. I have a Crux Prime.
That's a lot of ball.
And that hooks a ton.
Yeah, that's a lot of ball, man. So there you go. What's the RG?
This was 2.49 and
okay.
0.050. So.
All right, there you go. It's got it's got the same cover as the idle one.
Yeah, that's pretty much
just a hybrid.
You don't see a lot of RGs lower than 249.
Yeah,
you see a bunch of 248s from
you used to be able to see 2.46,
2.46, 2.47. They just they be rolling right off my head.
He loved that stuff. I couldn't. That's why me and him never liked the same ball ever. Like because his does the exact opposite, and I know if he likes the ball, I'll hate it. So
what kind of time we on, man? I can sit here. We can talk all day long, man.
We're at 22 minutes. Now you want to go ahead and ask the questions?
Yeah, man.
We're gonna more questions.
We're gonna have you back again. I like talking.
Yeah, a lot of knowledge.
Yes. All right, we always like to ask our special guest.
I don't know how much knowledge I have.
You got a lot.
Yeah, you do. Hey.
And you got an awesome beard, so
I've had a lot of experiences. I've been pretty lucky.
Yep. This is the bowling leprechaun.
Yeah, that's his nickname, man.
All right, now here's the first question: how did you get started bowling?
There you go.
Well, I actually just told this story recently. I was playing baseball in the summer, and I just moved up to machine pitch, and I was a great hitter. I could hit the ball. Whatever, but I guess I couldn't field that well.
Yeah.
And I was in center field, and I was fielding a ball, and I rolled between my legs, and some heavier set kid next to me was making fun of me, and I didn't take it very well when I was 8 years old. So I ended up not wanting to go back, and me and my dad joined the adult child league at 10-pin lanes. That's where I started.
How old were you then?
I think I was 9, 8 or 9. Yep. Drilled up a purple Maxim at the only place my dad knew about. It was not Louisville Sporting Goods. The place on
was it
Metro?
Louisville Metro.
Louisville Metro. Taylor Boulevard, right next to the church.
I actually bought one of their old drill presses. That's when I started learning how to drill balls.
And they had that little bowling lane over there.
I used to love going in there, man.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think my dad drilled a blim. Some blim from Columbia. That's when those were really popular. Bonanza.
Bonanza. Old school.
Yeah.
Bonanza.
Why do they call it Bonanza?
That's awesome.
They were cool.
They must have liked that show.
Yeah. Well, here's the second question
for you. Who's your favorite pro bowler?
It can be current guy or...
Man,
it could be any.
There's a couple that I think I like the most. Just because... They're around my age. I like Anthony Simonson and Marshall Camp probably the most. I actually ran to him this past week.
Did you?
I saw Marshall at the Storm VIP place. We hung out for a little bit.
So you get to bowl with them?
I bowled against Marshall in college. He won junior gold the year after I won junior gold.
Cool.
Supposedly like the greatest final match ever or whatever. It was like 269 to 268. So
the junior gold.
How about my match before that?
Is that on YouTube? is yours on YouTube?
I hope not.
We're gonna hunt that down.
I had a key Brooklyn.
If it is, it'll be right here.
I had a key Brooklyn.
I'm gonna hunt that down for y'all.
Don't go hunting too deep in YouTube. You might not find something you want to see.
I'm gonna hunt that Brooklyn down.
Alright.
I like them the most probably. The main reason is they keep it real. They don't big time you. When you see them, they want to talk to you. Anthony will be the first one to say hi to me when I see him. I think that's awesome.
It makes you feel good.
And
too.
there's a lot of other people that aren't like that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It is. You're exactly right, man. That's why I like you.
I try to say hi to everybody.
You do, man.
I honestly, it might not seem like it, but I feel bad when I can't say hi to everybody.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes I just gotta get out of there.
You, man. I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
You come up to me
Unfortunately,
and talk to me.
We can't make more time, so.
Exactly, man. So, all right, bud. What else we got here?
All right. If you could imitate any bowler style, who would it be and why?
Anybody but me.
Yeah.
Anybody but you.
I've never liked how I've thrown the ball.
You throw it good, man. Come on, Mike. Come on.
We're gonna have some video of you in here, so you can't.
I don't know. I feel like I don't have that form that like a lot of really good bowlers have.
You had it.
If I could throw like anybody, it'd probably be a two-hander.
There you go, Belmonte.
To be honest, I wish I could bowl two-handed better.
I think a lot of people wish they could do that.
Man, I tried it. And my right hip and right foot and ankle and everything on the right side hurt way more.
Like, I chicken on, man.
He made a little unfair advantage, and it was his cutout of him and his elbows like pointing straight up in the air.
I can't get no speed.
He looked like Daffy Duck.
Yeah, it did.
That's cool. All right.
Not everybody can do it. Man.
No, it takes a lot
I totally respect
flexibility
way more than I used to. Because, I mean, it's not just going out there and throwing the ball.
I think all of us have tried it. Yeah. If we could be doing it, we'd be doing it.
And if you still don't respect the two-hander, you should go out and try bowl two.
Go out and try it for a couple pitches or a couple games, and then you'll see. All right, man.
All right, here's another one.
What is this the favorite ball?
Brought to you by Bowling Knight's Garage Shop.
This question
Balls of Fame.
Brought to you by the Bowling Knight's Balls of Fame.
Balls of Fame.
So check those out. All right, here you go.
All right. What is your favorite ball of all time and why?
That's good. I love this question.
I don't have one. I've drilled way too many.
You gotta
have one where you was hesitant to get rid of it.
All right, which one have you drilled the most of that you just love?
The most of. I've drilled a lot of IQ tours.
Yeah, okay.
Tours.
I
say tour.
Yeah, IQ tour.
That's been fun this week.
We're from Kentucky.
Yeah, they know.
We got called.
They say you crack us up when we can understand you.
We got called.
What have I drilled?
We got called Getter Dunners on YouTube.
Getter Dunners.
I thought it was hilarious.
Cool. We roll with it.
Yeah.
I've shot my highest set ever with the big one.
The big one, yeah.
One series ball.
So I really like that ball, and I was really hoping to find one when they re-released it, but I never got one. The Doom, I really like the Doom.
Oh, the Doom. We was just talking about that last week. With the raw hammer, the peppermint.
If they keep remaking all these bowling balls, please bring back the raw hammer Doom.
That's what I said.
And
what did we say last
week? Bump up the RG on that bad boy.
Bring back all the raw hammers.
Bump up the differential on that bad boy.
There you go. Bring them all the raw hammers. I like the Toxic. That was mine.
Yeah, I shot my first 300 with the Toxic.
I like that one. Yeah.
They were all good.
Yeah.
I thought I discovered this new cool layout with the Toxic where I put the pin below the fingers and the CG straight down and had no weight hole. It was a pin down ball with no weight hole. Thought I discovered something.
He is an expert ball driller too.
I didn't have the internet. I had dial-up.
There you go. All right, this is pretty much the same question. Or you said you shot your highest series with the big one, but what is your highest?
What's your high series, man?
I had 878.
Woo! Where was that at?
Man,
ooh, that's a high one. That's the highest one.
It's pretty crazy. I have to tell the whole story just because it's like
the
most unbelievable story ever.
Yeah. Let's have it.
So we're bowling league, and I had a big one. I drilled the big one.
Yeah.
I had front 9, left a 4-pin, made it, left something else, like a 10-pin or something, and then shot 300.
What'd you say you left?
4 pin and 10 pin.
Okay, 4 pin, 10 pin.
And I made like a little move off the 4 pin and just a board, and I never moved after that. I mean, on days like that, you don't move.
You just get locked in.
You just do it. I was at Fern Valley Striking Spare on the old wood.
Okay. Yeah,
and then it was a 4-game league, so we're bowling, and obviously I didn't strike my first pitch. The 4th game. I was done.
You was like, I shot 878.
But I was on like 240 pace going to the 10th, and I 7-10 my first ball. In the 10th. And I kid you not, I heard this guy behind me say something like, well, there goes this clean 40. And I'm just like, no way. No way. I made it.
Go up and make it.
Yeah. First time and only time I've ever made the 7th.
Awesome.
So I shot like a clean 40.
Oh, my God.
But,
that's a good day.
I was high series in the bowling alley for a day.
For a day? Somebody beat you?
Sean Farrell shot 879 there like 10 years ago.
Wow.
I didn't know that, man.
So Jack had it on the board and everything.
You got one day.
Sean saw it on Facebook. He's like, hey, wait a minute. And I was like, dang it.
Did you get a picture?
A picture with it?
Of your score up there? I'd have took a
probably.
picture.
So what year was that? How long ago was that?
It was in the summer. Probably like 2013
big ones come out.
14.
13.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, the big ones come out long way before that.
Yeah. My first one I had, I won a tournament with it. It was crazy how good
they were good.
They
All
were
them
good.
ones were good.
I liked it way more than the one. To be honest, yeah.
I love the
I don't know why.
Some people like the angular ones.
I've always been different.
All right, there you go, man. Bud, is that the last question? We're probably about 30 minutes, man.
Edit.
All right. No, we don't
cut.
We just roll with it.
Edit the burps out.
No. There you go, man. That's going to have to do it for this week. We're going to bring him back because I like talking to him.
Absolutely.
That's cool, man. So, that's going to do it, ballers. Hey, Mike, thank you very much.
Thank you. It was fun.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely fun.
Appreciate it, Mike.
It was a good time.
Hey, y'all, you got like Twitter or Facebook you want to plug?
Well, I've been tossing the idea around getting rid of my Facebook, to be honest.
Okay.
But if I do that, I will make an Instagram. I think I'll do an Instagram and just post bowling stuff.
Yeah. Well, when you do that, let me know. I'll plug that for you, and we'll let everybody know.
Otherwise, I'm Leprechaun Bowling on Facebook.
There you go. Bowling
spelled with my last name instead of
Conn.
CONN at the end of Leprechaun.
I'll put that in here, man. So y'all check him out, and hey, this is a good. He knows what he's talking about. So
big time.
Absolutely. So man, that's gonna do it. Check out bowlingknights.com. Y'all can check out all our latest YouTube videos up on there. Hit that like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel. That helps us out a lot. We're trying to get the word out, man.
Yep.
We're real league bowlers, man. We keep it real on this channel. We always gonna tell you like it is. We're not on any company staff. We're not sponsored by the bowling industry in any way. We do these videos because it's fun and we like to do it. So check that stuff out. And hey, we'll see y'all next time for Mr. Mike Conn. Bud, I'm Joe Bowler. Later, bowlers.
Later, America.
See ya.
Bang.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that feed.
Yeah, running the forward.
Oh, he's found it now. Yep. Bad news.
He's like Bill.
Oh, you
I can push you down.
He killed him.
Oh, no.
Oh,
hit that. No, don't hit that one.
Oh!
You got 4 seconds.
All right.
I went the wrong way.
Oh, man.